everyone, welcome to our channel Bella's Creation. Today we will be doing the jelly roll using the leftover clay. So let me get started. So these are leftover clay that we have. What I'm gonna do, hi, welcome everyone. Hi, Vasana. Welcome everyone. So let's get started. So this is our leftover clay. Cut that into a square, not a square, rectangle shape. We do the same here with this bit. Is it Banyaka? I haven't also done streaming for a while. Hi, Ivy. Welcome. So the next one I'm gonna do, we're gonna get our white color clay. Remember guys, all these clay has pre-conditioned. Before you get your project started, make sure you condition your clay. Otherwise it's tend to crack during the baking process or the molding process. So make sure you condition your clay properly before you start your project. Today we are making a jelly roll using all my leftover clay, not all but some. This one is leftover, then I added the white color layer, and we're going to do the same here. This is my leftover piece of clay. I'm going to add some white color layers. We're going to put it one on the other. Emma, Diana. Remove the edges. Alrighty, we have saved this leftover clay. This one, the purple from our leftover project, and this one also from our leftover project. Okay, I'm gonna save this one again. Don't ever, never throw any leftover clay, guys. You can repurpose them and create something beautiful and meaningful. It's gonna be enough. And I'm gonna cut few slices from here, trying to go with the same thickness if possible. How are we gonna save this one? This has a little bit of color wash look. Hi. Welcome, my friend. I know who you are, but I don't know your name. Thank you so much for all the appreciation all the time. ඔයා හැමදාම ඇවිල්ලා like කරනවා, comment කරනවා, දැක්කලා තියෙනවා. Thank you. ඒත් මම නම දන්නේ නැහැ. So, since we use the leftover clay to use the stripes, it does has that white color wash or the designing. That's really cool. It just gives a rustic feeling. Okay, let's put these guys aside. And then move to this one. This also have a leftover clay. We're going to do the same thing. අද පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩියෙන් ඉන්න බැරිද? වැඩක්. අද ඉඳීවි මම ටිකක් වෙලා වැඩේ ඉවර කරලා එන්න. Let's put that aside. And I'm going to cover this with the denim blue clay patch. Remove the edges. Hi, darling. But I'll stay a little bit, so once you finish, come back. Alrighty, so we have a blue color layer here, and this is a leftover clay that we're gonna repurpose and create a beautiful jelly roll. Cut this into half. You know what? I think this blue is not that visible. So what I'm going to do is add a white color layer in between just to get the contrast. The people who are watching, they appreciate you guys, and shall we all double tap the screen and get down to the chat? Tell me who you are, which country you're joining from. It's me, Bella's Creations, streaming from Sydney, Australia. And also click on the bell icon to see more projects like that. Say, put it this way. Surely, yeah, put it that way. And do the same on the other side. Like it. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do next is ilang topic kawan Gonna trim this center off. Hope you can see that. Gonna cut this into equal size slices. Hi Nalika, Kikomada. Long time no see. How's the life? You doing good? Let me take this one off. Okay. This one, we're gonna do something different. I have a blue color clay patch that we already created. Hey Bang! So this polymer clay canes we are using for making jewelry or making beads or different things, Bang. And I'm showing you guys how we create it so you can use it on your own projects, anything that you like. So I'm a polymer clay artist. Use Sculpey as my go-to brand with no preference. Alrighty, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trim this and layer all these bits next to one another. Hi, Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Welcome. Welcome to Bella's Creations. Going to remove the outer layer to get the equal surface, but don't throw these things, guys. You can use it or repurpose it with your next project. Sure, Nalikaki, thank you so much for your appreciation. I'll see you soon. Alrighty, so there's two projects going on the same time. This one, we put the blue color background. Hi Patricia, how are we today? And this scrap clay, we can save it for another project. Okay. What we're going to do next is, guys, get your tissue plate. I'll just show you here, but then I'll do it on my tile because I don't want to cut my fingers. Get your tissue plate and give it a little cut, but not straight, little angled. This side the same. We cut it just a little angled, like this. See? Where are you joining from, Patricia? And we're gonna give it a angle cut on that side as well. The reason that we do the angle cut when we are doing a jelly roll now, it's gonna get a proper start and a proper end. So we're gonna start rolling this, start from one end and then gently roll it. I'll give it a little press as I go to get rid of any air bubbles. Hope you can see better now. It's cracking a little bit. So since you get the angle cut, you can finish that off like this. I know these bits are extra. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little roll and then remove the edges. Are you making black and white? Looks good. Not really. These are my leftover clay, Patricia. So I just made this jelly roll where I can use it for jewelry or any kind of projects that you're using polymer clay. We save this project. I think I really like it. So this is the design, how it looks like. we started from here. That's my leftover. Then I've added white and blue color layers. And we got this stripy design outer. Then end up with KK. Let's double tap the screen if you are enjoying what you're doing here. Because we give our angle cut at the front and the bottom side, so you can see that this little curve has a proper shape like that. Okay, I'll let it set up a while before I use that for any of my projects. I'll save this as well. And then we'll move to this one. So we are in the process of making another jelly cane using that one. And this one, I'm going to do the Skinner blend. If you don't know what the Skinner blend is, I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to use some part of this one. That one. And some white color. Oops, wrong side of the blade. Put that in the middle. And what we're going to do next is run this on the pasta machine. I'm going to turn my camera this way so you can see the machine. Set that into the thickest side first and simply press one corner, run that through the machine. Gonna fold it into half. Continue this for a few more times. Remember guys, all this clay that we are using today are from my leftover projects. So this is one way that you could simply save your clay and create something beautiful and meaningful. So we already created our first clay cane, and this is the second one we are making. As you can see, the colors blend well. Oops. I'm actually gonna trim off this white part. I feel like. And if you like, you can add some darker shade here. It's better to add it at the initial stage, as I need to do a few more rounds here to get the proper shade. But if you are adding at the initial stage, stage that will easily blend properly. Alrighty, last one. And I'm doing it in a thinner setting. Okay. Remove one side. And we're gonna layer these guys here. Since I'm rolling it this way, surely did I did a boo-boo? Sort of. Let me see now. I think I ruined it. That's fine. Well. Luckily, we were able to save it. I was just thinking, which way should I put this since we are... No, actually, I was right. I was panicking for no reason. This one gonna be next. That one, put it there. It's a little bit of patchwork kind of a thing that we're doing. So we're layering the clay. Let me remove the edges and the extra bits. And then this one here. What we're going to do next is do the same thing that we did initially. To the angle, trim. On the edges. This is how it looks like once you cut it in the angle. Actually, I think I laid it in the wrong way, but that's fine. Let's explore. Yeah, I think I did it in the wrong way. Can't do much. Yeah. It's tend to crack. I think it's because my leftover clay is slightly dry. What I'm going to do, once I roll it, I'll give it a little roll to make sure all the layers combine well, and also to warm up the clay. So once your clay is a little warmed up, then it will be okay. But if your clay is flaky, that's a sign is the clay is too old that you can't use it for your projects. Let's tidy up the table a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous at this point because I layered the designs in a wrong way. Let's trim off the edges. Yeah, it's the wrong side, but that's not too bad. It's the wrong side jelly cane, but you know what? I'm gonna save this one. The way I'm gonna save it, I'm gonna cut that into half because it does has a beautiful design inside, and I'm gonna preserve it. Like that. So don't worry, don't panic if you do something wrong with the clay art. The beauty is anything that you do, you can turn that into a beautiful design if you are creative and a problem solver. So I'm going to give it a little roll. You can use this beautiful design as it is if you like, or else recreate another jelly roll. Up to you. It's basically what you want to do. I run it through the pasta machine. And I'm gonna recreate the design. Cut this into half. Put that on one another. Hi Lisa, how are we today? Thank you so much. You just kind of save the cane. So I'm gonna slice this. Into some equal pieces. going to do is we're going to trim the edges in an angled cut, like that. If you want, you can add a white color layer. What should we do? Actually, I'm thinking of adding a white color layer. Remove the extra bits. And simply do the angle cut again. The reason we do the angle cut when you are doing the jelly roll, the edges sits nicely. I'll show you how. Alrighty. Gonna give this a little roll to flatten it. I think I need to do the angle cut again. Okie dokie. So let's roll it. Start from one end. And simply roll it gently. And I'm gonna press it as I go. As you can see, my clay is so dry, even though I recondition because it's my leftover clay. It's tend to have a little cracks, but it will be okay. Then I cut the edges off. There you go. We saved that jelly roll. And that was the other one. So you can use this for any projects like creating beads, creating earrings. Let me see. Using this one, what we can do. Also, you can reduce this cane and do multiple jelly rolls. Ready. Cut. 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 Simply assemble them all together. Let me zoom here. In that way you can create a little jelly roll design. Give it a little cut and show you how it looks like. There you go. It's a pretty design that we actually created from the leftover clay, guys. all these leftover projects are pretty much saving your clay, and you can repurpose it for beautiful new project. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining with us. This is a large one and this is a smaller one. I like the smaller one the better. So, and I'm gonna leave it as it is because it's already have designs. So guys, thank you so much for joining with us today to create the jelly rolls using the leftover clay with us. Hope you learned something or just enjoy the process when I'm doing it. Alrighty, until I see you next day, you guys need to stay safe and stay happy. If you like to see more projects like that, don't go without clicking on the bell icon so you can stay connected with us and see more projects like this. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay happy. It's me, Bella's Creations. Ta-ta!